Well, we have been talking a lot about all the wonderful things that Food City does inside its stores. Now we want to talk about the wonderful things they do outside their stores. We're talking about the great community outreach. And I want to welcome our special guest. We have Miss Food City, Alexandria Alder. Great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me this morning.
And next to her, we have Lisa Johnson, a daytime favorite. Always fun to have you on the show.
It's always so much fun to be a part of this show.
Well, Merry Christmas to both of you. And we got to start with you because you were crowned back in October. Take us back to that night of the crowning for Miss Food City and the excitement and what that was all like.
It was extremely nerve-wracking. It was so much fun. It was an amazing opportunity. Just the pageant alone was an amazing experience. Meeting the girls, just the overall community, and having them just like uplift you. Like, I felt so beautiful and so loved, and so I loved the whole process of the pageant. And being crowned, it was just like a dream come true. I'm following in my sister's footsteps, so seeing everything that she got to do, and then now that I'm getting to live it for myself, it's like I got to know them a little bit, but now like I understand like the amazing people that I'm actually getting to do this with.
I was going to ask you, that's such a neat story, getting to see your sister go through it. I want to do it. I mean, how many times as siblings do we do that?
Oh, absolutely. And I got to see how like she loved it so much and how good they were to her just a little bit, but now like I get it for firsthand, and it's just an amazing experience.
And of course, Lisa, out in the community and you guys doing so many wonderful things. I know she's gotten to be a part of some really cool things, and just recently quite a donation this time of year.
Yes, earlier this week on Tuesday, we were able to make a donation of $25,000 to Feeding America of Southwest Virginia for a vehicle that's going to transport food to children and students throughout the summer months.
Wow, and you guys continue to see the need in your different communities and always rising up and sort of meeting those needs in so many different ways.
You know, absolutely. You know, we are fortunate, and I'm very grateful to work for a company that gives back so much to the communities. You know, currently in our store, we're selling the bags to benefit local food banks and also pet bags to benefit local shelters. You know, it is a time of happiness and joyful, but it's also a hard time for a lot of individuals. Yeah. And we are just blessed to work for a company that gives back so much.
And that has to mean a lot for you to be able to wear that Miss Food City and wear that crown, and to be able to go out in the community and be a part of a company that's meeting those needs.
Yes, absolutely. One of my first appearances was actually like 2 days after I was crowned in my hometown of Jefferson County, and I got to sign autographs with Richard Petty, which I did not think in a million years I would ever be able to do. So being with someone like that amazing was really a cool opportunity, and he was there because Jefferson County raised the most money for the Wounded Warrior Project for the second year in a row, and this year it was over $400,000 that we raised. That's going to be donated to help the Wounded Warrior Project.
And I know we have a lot of veterans in our studio audience today, and of course always a huge thank you, and that's one of the things, Lisa, I know very near and dear to Food City's heart.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, our customers are so passionate about that Paralyzed Veterans of America program that we do in all of our stores. And you know, we're just grateful that they like to help give back as well.
Wonderful. And of course, got to talk about all the cool things you get to do, whether it's racing, meeting some of the drivers. Going to be quite the year for you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I have the Food City 500 coming up, and then I get to go and like ride in the grocery cart. It's huge.
Yes.
And I ride around the cart, and that was one of my favorite things, getting to do that with my sister. So I can't wait to actually be like up there for myself.
It's just a big family, isn't it, here at Food City?
It is, and once you become Miss Food City, you're always part of our family.
Yes.
Love it. Wonderful. Well, great to meet you. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us today. Lisa, always fun to see you. We've got much more coming up. We are going to continue back in the kitchen with JJ, who's making all of those wonderful holiday hors d'oeuvres. Once again, we are live here at the Food City on State of Franklin Road in Johnson City.